If you say what's right, there's always going to be trouble. What you're really feeling, if you express it, you're going to have real problems in your family. That's why a lot of times your family tells you, shh, don't say anything, okay? Don't say anything. Because if you say something, it's going to make a real problem. It's better just to be quiet. It's better not to speak up. Everybody around the world gets this advice. If you know what's good for you, shut up. Don't say anything. Don't talk about it. You know they get very upset. You know how your uncle gets. You know how your brother gets. You know how your mom gets. You know your mom has a heart condition, right? You want to kill her? Do you want to kill her? I don't want to kill her. Then shut up. Don't you know about sabar? You should have sabar. And we made a new definition of sabar that's not from Islam. Our new definition of sabar is shut up. Right? That's the new definition of sabr. So if something is wrong, don't say anything. Do what instead? Do sabr instead. Allah says, وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. First you speak the truth, then you have sabr. وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. We say, no. Skip the truth part. Just do the sabr part. And sabr sounds like an Islamic thing to do. So here we are violating the Quran, ignoring its principle of actually speaking the truth, saying the right thing, and then we're calling it sabr, which is, again, the whole point of sabr in the Quran is when you speak the truth, you will face difficulty, and when you face difficulty, you have to have sabr, and when you have sabr, you will speak the truth again, and things will get more difficult, and then you have to have sabr again, and then you have to speak the truth again, and things will keep getting harder and harder, and Allah is with you. وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. But what about Surah Al-Ahzab? Allah says, I told you, what do you get from speaking the truth? Fine, you get a lot of problems, but what reward do you get? Allah says, يُصْلِحْ لَكُمْ أَعْمَالَكُمْ. So one of the most amazing small phrases in the Quran. Let me ask you this, are our deeds perfect? Is my salah perfect? Is my dua perfect? Is my remembrance of Allah perfect? Was my hajj or is anything perfect? No. Allah says, if you do this one thing, I will take your imperfect actions and I will consider them perfect. يُصْلِحْ لَكُمْ أَعْمَالَكُمْ. One of its meaning is يُزَكِّي أَعْمَالَكُم. This is the Sahaba's understanding of this ayah. And the other meaning is يَتَقَبَّلْ حَسَنَاتِكُمْ, which means I will accept all of your deeds and consider them good even if they weren't as good. But you have to give me something first. If you give me this one thing, I will give you this in return. What will Allah give me in return? He will take my imperfect actions and He will consider them what? Perfect. He'll remove the impurities from them. So what does He want from me? He says, I want you to do this. اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا. That's the shart. يصلح لكم أعمالكم is the jawab of shart. What's the condition? The condition is be mindful of Allah. Be mindful of Allah. And while being mindful of Allah, say things that are straightforward. Speak in a straightforward way. Speak in a way that is right. Speak in a way that is whole and is complete.